Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. Today we'll begin a new topic, that is data handling. First of all, what is data? What do you understand by this term? A collection of information in the form of numerical figures is called data. What is data? Basically, it is a collection of information. Like if I ask you to note down the birthdays of all the students of class 3, then that information, all the birthdays written, right, that is a kind of data. Suppose I ask you to note down the favorite cricketers of all the children of class 5, then that information is also a kind of data. Okay, so what is data? It is a collection of information. Clear? As for example, here it's given marks of 5 students like 78, 65, 90, 47, 81. These are marks of 5 students out of 100 in any subject. So this is a kind of data. Okay. Now moving further, suppose I have taken an example here. Marks obtained in maths test by 20 students of class 6. Okay, all the marks are out of 10. And the marks obtained are given below like 5, 7, 8, 8 and so on. These are the marks obtained by 20 students of class 6. So this type of data that you randomly note down, this type of data is known as raw data. Okay, such type of data is your raw data. And each number in the above list like 5, 8, 9, each number in the above list, each single entry, or you can say, is called an observation. Okay, so each number given in the list is an observation. Now next term that we will use is frequency. Now what is frequency? The number of times a particular observation occurs. How many times a given number is repeating itself, that is the frequency. Like suppose here in the above list you can see 5 is repeated 2 times, right? So the frequency of observation 5 will be 2. Understood? What is frequency? Frequency is the number of times a particular observation is occurring, or you can say it is repeating itself. That is the frequency. Now moving further, how to organize such data, how to organize raw data. Considering the same example, first of all what you have to do, you will arrange the data in ascending order. Okay, the data arranged in ascending order is known as arrayed data. What it is known as? It is known as arrayed data. Okay, and we represent the observation and the frequency, all these things in a table, in a form of table that is known as frequency distribution table. Okay, such table showing the frequency of various observation is known as frequency distribution table. Now let us see how to draw a frequency distribution table. I am taking the same example. The raw data is given to you. Then in the next step what you have to do? You have to arrange it in ascending order. Okay. Then the third thing that you will do, you will make a frequency distribution table. Now what will the table have? It will have the observation, that means the marks obtained. Now here if you see, different marks obtained are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. These are the different observations. These are the different marks obtained by children. Next thing you see here is tally marks. I'll tell you about tally marks also. And the third thing that you find in this table is frequency. I have already told you about frequency, right? Now seeing the data arranged in ascending order, you can easily tell the frequency, children. Like 5 is occurring how many times? It is occurring 2 times. So the frequency is 2. 6 is occurring how many times? How many children have obtained 6 marks? 2 children. So the frequency of 6 is 2. Similarly for 7, if you count 7, it is occurring 6 times. 8 is occurring 5 times. 9 is occurring 3 times. And 10 is occurring 2 times. So these are the frequency of these observations. Clear how to write the observations? Now I'll tell you about telemarks. Now representing frequency in the form of telemark. Suppose you have frequency 1. For that telemark will be 1 standing line. For 2 it will be 2 standing lines. 3 standing lines. For 4 it is 4 standing lines. 5 is little bit change. We have 4 standing lines and 1 slant line. This is your 5. Okay. Then for 6 we will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1. This is 6. For 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Similarly for 8 we have 5, 6, 7, 8. For 9 it will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and for 10 it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So by writing 5 in this way, you can easily see that you can easily recognize that this is 10. 5 plus 5. If we don't use this method, then it will be very much difficult to count, right? Suppose if we write 10 in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it will be difficult to recognize a bigger number, right? So that's why we use this method to write 5. So this is how we write telemarks. Clear? I hope this thing is clear to you. Now you all know what are telemarks and how to write that, right? So you can easily write down the telemarks for this given table. Okay. Now moving on to a next example. Suppose by seeing this frequency distribution table, you can easily understand what is it representing. Here we have observation as subjects. 4 subjects are given and the frequency table has number of students. So this represents different subjects liked by different students. Like art is liked by 4 students. Okay, so you can easily write the telemarks. It will be simply 4 standing lines. Mathematics is liked by 7 students. So what you have to do, you have to write 5 as the telemarks and then 2 more standing lines. Science is liked by 5 students. So for that you have 4 standing lines and 1 slant line for 5, right? And English is liked by 4 students. So for that the telemarks will be 4 simple standing lines. So such type of table that includes your observation, your frequency and the telemarks, such type of table is known as frequency distribution table. And data handling includes the handling of data. That means arranging data in different forms. As today we have done frequency distribution table, in the next lectures we will be doing other methods also. Thank you so much everyone.